And we're ready for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Oh, good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
To throw, it's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago! Rome Odunze, 38 yards. And the Bears will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Prescott from the gun. dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw it. Goes to the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Stopped on the play by Kyler Gordon.
1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he checks this one down to Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
But that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
Yeah, there we go. I think. Wide in. 47. Hey, kill. 47. Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
4th down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
That's good for a Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air, Williams. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
What is up?
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Throwing is Williams. That's to Moore. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver. And that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here go 46. 26.
Prescott down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, everybody. Wide eight. What do you think?
To the air again, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, 47. What do you think?
Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott yet again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight. Everybody, kill.
Now Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. We're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kill.
It's 2nd and 8
We're going to 53.
at the Bears' 10-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
Brings up 3rd.
The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide eight.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Swift going to try up the middle. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick, and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
What is that?
Here's Swift. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 2 now, second and goal.
What is it?
Swift will take it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What is up?
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That throw right side here going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. Well, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
Here we go, 47. Swift, hey.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Williams. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Caleb Williams sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
The final shot before break. Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
14.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott off play action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here's Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here we go. Hey, kill.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
He's got him in, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to second down at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first and 10, it's Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41. To the air, Williams. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And this is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Dunze. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott from the gun. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. What do you think?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go, 47. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. And got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Hey, 47.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Slant pass. It's Ferguson. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Prescott.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Here we go. Why 26.
Prescott now. Screen play set up for Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This looks like a free play for Prescott. That is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Prescott to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point. Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll go. Here's Williams. Oh, a forced mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yeah! Wide in. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
What is that?
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready to launch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. gun. Here's Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working out of the gun, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze. A 7-yard touchdown ground. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there. And some room to maneuver. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Cowboys come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep it style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out, find out, find out. He's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Blizzard.
Yo, man.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. So look, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. Deep 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
What is it on?
Off the play fake, Williams. Made the throw as he was late.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Gets his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Williams to throw. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Even 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Looking for somewhere to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Savon Revel with the pick. To take over after the interception just short of their 20.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dak now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Working quickly here.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for our Cowboys. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Pass it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Working inside the red zone. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. this point after. He's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears come through with 6. TJ Moore, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey. Go, get out there, get out there.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. So we're through one. 7-6 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here we go. 4-8.
Give to Williams from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
46. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Hits him on the in route. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
That's a gain of 3.
Hey, kill.
Third and 7.
Here we go, 47. Under.
Running back sent in motion. Prescott now on third down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Yeah, at 47. Here we go, go to 54, wide in. 26.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
Prescott's pass intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Williams to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now third down.
Williams to throw on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They will go for it. Williams. He connects downfield. And he's down to almost... Nope. Actually going to give him the 30 here. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him first on 4th down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Cut at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver going all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. partner, the quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 4-8. Here we go, 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Finds the in route, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, 4-8. Hey, kill. What?
From the gun is Prescott. That's caught by Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Bronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, here we go, 47.
To the air on third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up the fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. We're going to 53.
Dak throwing again. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Another throw for Prescott. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go. Warning. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now it's Prescott again. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take possession off their second interception of the game.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Gotta protect the football.
And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
What is that?
Here's Swift on second down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a 16-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Man, he has already been burned twice in this opening half, Brock, and that probably should have been the trifecta, just avoiding his third interception.
Now, he's going to have to look in the mirror and make some serious adjustments here, because that third pick, if he keeps making these kind of decisions, that third pick's a coming. He cannot be this careless with the football. So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Yeah! There we go. Here we go, 47. 46.
Third and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
We're going to 54. Hey, 47.
Throwing again, Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
They've got first down here from the 36. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on third and one. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
What is up?
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
What is up?
To the air yet again. Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end the lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears stretch the lead to 23. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. He's back to throw. It's Pickens on the slant. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go, 46.
Throwing again is Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Downs 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Prescott here from the gun. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This might be a free play for him. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Yeah! Here we go, Brian. Hey, kill.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And they get this down to the 28. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
What is up? Off the play fake, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
What is up?
On play action, here's Williams. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Whoa, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of here.
I think so. I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Chased out to it. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And goes to the hurry up here.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Prescott set to pass. Down the field, he's got Lamb. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. 1st and 10 from the 43.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Dallas.
To throw, Prescott. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now Prescott. Looking slant route, complete. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
47.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Dak. Catch made. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offensive line fast. Another for Williams. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Bears 36, Cowboys 13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is that?
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What is it up?
To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Savon Rebel with the pick.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
There you go. Boy, hey, kill! 47! 27!
Prescott on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Dak to the air here. Rams got it on the sideline. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great gain, but surprisingly, not a 1st down. It's 3rd down instead.
Yeah, here we go! Hey, take 4. Here we go, 46! Done.
Going long for him here. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, 47! Then we're going to 53. 26.
Desperation time here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in a hurry-up here.
Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd
47.
down.
26.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to attain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, right here. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, 26.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is it on?
A give, right side for Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What is it on?
Williams to throw on 1st. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Go right in. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys trail by 15. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 48. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Hey, kill. 26.
Now to throw. And it's Combs. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Drops this one down here for Williams. And that's a huge Huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. All right, hey, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. Brought out wide. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 36, Cowboys 28. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
What is it?
Swift gets it, going left. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
What is that?
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
What is it on? Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, boys.
Here he is to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Ready to go.
Inside handoff to Swift. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Buys time, rolling right. He's looking deep once again. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one's real and downfield by Ferguson. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest.
Yeah! Here we go, this.
One final shot here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago. We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Running behind center with Swift. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 on a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
And the Bears first down.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Williams on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready, set.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A handoff left for Swift. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Line 8. We're going to 54. Line 8.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Finds the in route, complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Working quickly here.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here Here we go. 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
Dak off the play fake. He brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Williams sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Pressure comes, Williams. And he put everything he's got behind it. Ooh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, third and long. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Josh Blackwell to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Williams to throw on first. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 5.
To throw is Williams. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. It's going to bring up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Williams to throw on third. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Design quarterback run here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets knocked.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. To throw, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 12 yards. It's third down.
Third and long for him here. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain, and that'll be first down Chicago. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
In the huddle, here's first and goal. They'll run now with Swift. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Williams will look to throw. Forced out to his right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you play the quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They want the touchdown on fourth and goal. They're going for it from the 3. They're going to try to throw for it. And the shutout stays alive in the second half as that pass ball's incomplete on fourth and goal.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Williams to start the drive. A couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Dak now from the gun. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Working from the gun, Williams. Outside by Burden. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
First down, Williams. Near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a slim 2-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide.
Motioning the tight end left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Wide. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Prescott out of his end zone. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 50. Gun. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 47, Schwartz, hey. 47. Hey, kill. 27.
Looking to throw. That's Lamb running the slant. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
So close to get off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Going to 54, hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What is going on?
One play action. Williams sends this to the end zone. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, wide in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 from the 32.
We're going to 54. Why?
Prescott here from the gun. And has another one. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
47. Go. Get out there. 26.
Third and long, Prescott. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
By the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. They run with Swift. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And it's third down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
That's Cox. This is Loveland. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to push one deep down the right. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Third down, here's Williams. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
46. Yes!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the